Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex or Nuznus here, and welcome to my 1 to 99 or 120 fishing guide for RuneScape 3. Now, if you want to max your account, get better at PVM, or make more money on RuneScape 3, and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now so you don't miss a thing. Now, this video is going to focus on giving you the fastest methods, the AFK methods, and profitable methods to 99 or 120 fishing on RuneScape 3. First, we're going to get started with the notable items and unlocks for training fishing. Now, keep in mind you don't need all of these items, but they do help out a ton for getting more XP. Firstly, we have Torstol Incense sticks, which cost 175k per hour to use and can be bought off the GE, and they give you a 2% XP boost for fishing, which is super nice. Next, we have the fishing outfit, which can be obtained by playing the Fish Flingers minigame, and it'll grant a 5% XP boost in fishing when all 5 pieces are worn. Next, we have the shark outfit, the best being the Fury Shark outfit, which is made by combining all 3 of the shark outfits together. These were previously won from Treasure Hunter, or they can be made from getting shark fragments from training fishing, which can be unlocked at level 20 invention and 80 fishing at an invention workbench. With the best outfit, the notable boosts are plus 7% catch rate, 10% extra fish chance, and 50 to 60% chance to save bait while fishing, among a bunch of other things. This is super good for fishing and is recommended to get while you're training by collecting the fragments. So if you can unlock this at your inventions workbench, make sure you do. Next, we have the Call of the Sea auras. Now, these are 5 tiers of auras and cost loyalty points to buy them. It costs around 230k points to get all 5. Now, the auras increase the fish catch rate from plus 3% for the lowest tiered aura all the way up to plus 15% for the best aura, and they last 1 hour for use. Moving on, we'll be talking about different fishing boosts, and we have the Admiral Pie and Super Fishing Potion, which will give you a plus 5 fishing boost. The Fish Pie will give you a plus 3 boost, and then the Granite Lobster Familiar can be used while fishing to give a plus 4 boost. Now, the Aquarium is a room in your player-owned house that can be made with level 63 construction. It's nice because you can add a decoration to it, and whichever decoration you add will give you a plus 2% XP boost for fishing in certain areas. For instance, with the Fishing Guild decoration, you'll get a 2% XP boost in the Fishing Guild, which is very, very good. You can also get certain things like being able to fish with no bait needed by using your prawn points. I'll leave a link in the description to more about player-owned house aquariums so you can check for yourself. Next, we'll talk about different fishing rods. Of course, you can have the normal rods that you can buy from any fishing shop and put on your tool belt, but you also have the crystal fishing rod that requires level 93 fishing and the Plague's End quest complete, and you need sea urchin points from doing Waterfall Fishing in Prif to unlock this. This can also be perked out, which makes it a very good option. You also have the Tavia's rod, which is a super expensive but amazing fishing rod that can grant you all deep sea fishing boosts, which is super good for training fishing, although an absolute huge price point at 4 billion GP. We also have the Fishing Rod-O-Matic, which requires level 22 invention to make, and it uses divine charges and is another really good option for fishing as it's very cheap to make with less requirements. Next, we have the Inspire Effort Relic, which is an archaeology relic requiring 117 archaeology, so it's pretty steep requirements, but it grants a plus 2% XP boost in fishing, so if you have this, you should definitely use it. Next, we have an Ancient Summoning Familiar, which is the Waterfiend, and it grants a 5% chance to double a resource while fishing, so this is a really good option for training if you care about profit. It requires level 50 summoning to use and is made with Ancient Summoning. Next, we have Fishing Urns, which are very important, and they'll raise your XP per hour a ton while training fishing, so I highly recommend you buy these and buy the best ones that you can immediately to start training fishing. This is going to speed up your XP per hour a ton. Now, the Decorated Fishing Urn is the best urn, and it can be charged with water runes, and then you'll gain fishing XP for teleporting the urns. The urns are filled up as you train fishing. Next is the Grace of the Elves amulet, which you can fill with Signs of the Porter to bank fish automatically, which is super nice for AFK fishing and making profit. You can also use it with the Luck of the Doors ring to spawn Saren spirits for some nice extra loot, or a chance at Hazelmere's Signet Ring. This costs around 70 million GP to buy and start using and becomes untradeable when worn. Next is the Fishing Cape perk, which requires level 99 fishing, but the perk will allow you to catch an additional fish while fishing. So an honorable mention here if you're training fishing to above level 99. Next is the Fishing Brawler gloves, which are obtained from the Wilderness loot table, Revenants, or you may have some left over from the old PvP days in your bank. They grant 50% XP boost for fishing outside of the wilderness or at the ditch, and they're increased to 300% while deep in the wilderness. Finally, we have the JuJu fishing potion, which increases the player's success chance to catch fish by 5% for 1 hour, which is extremely good to use for fishing training, and it doesn't cost too much to use. So before we start the leveling section, I want to mention some quests that can be done for some early fishing XP. Sea Slug, Fishing Contest, Tai Bo One-Eye Trio, and a few other quests can be done at level 36 fishing or below to get some really good fishing XP at the early levels, and it makes them go by super fast. However, if you don't want to do quests to start, I'll of course provide methods at the early level fishing as well. So let's get into this. If you made it this far as well, a like does do wonders for me, so if this has helped you out so far, a like would be amazing. Also, the XP rates that I am getting using almost all the boost I can will be shown in the top left corner with rune metrics at all times, so you know the XP rates for each section is correct. Of course, I'm level 99 fishing, so things will be a tad bit lower for the lower level sections, but I have calculated that into the expected XP rate shown at the bottom right. So first, from level 1 to 20 fishing, you will catch crayfish with a crayfish cage, primarily in Taverley. These are super fast to catch, and it's worth noting that you can drop fish by putting them on your action bar and clicking the keybind, and this makes fishing a ton easier. Now the XP rates here are about 12k XP per hour, and it won't take you too long at all for level 20. So after this, from level 20 to 52 fishing, you'll start fly fishing. For this, you'll need a fly fishing rod, and you'll need feathers to fly fish. You'll catch salmon and trout, which can and should be dropped. You can fly fish in a bunch of places, including near Barbarian Village, which is easy to access, and then you can also fly fish at Shiloh Village after the Shiloh Village quest and at the River Lum in Lumbridge. Now doing this method, you'll start out at around 25k XP per hour, getting all the way up to 50 to 75k XP per hour depending on which boost you have. So next, from level 52, we have a bunch of options. You can either go to level 70, 80, or 93 depending on where you want to stop. So we'll be fishing in Menaphos for this. So this requires access to Menaphos after completing the Jack of Spades quest, and you can fish here and catch desert souls at level 52, catfish at level 60, and beltfish at level 72 using a normal fishing rod and bait. Your XP rates here will vary depending on which of these fish you have the level to catch, and they'll increase at each interval from 40k to 150k XP per hour, and it's an all-around good method, and it's not too intensive at all, and it's great for Ironmen. So after this, we have a few options, the first of which is to use the Crystallize spell and the Lightform prayer, which requires the Light Within quest and level 88 magic and level 80 prayer, and you'll use this to fly fish from level 70 to 93 fishing. Now the easiest way to do this is to fish at the River Lum and build the god statue close by so you can recharge your prayer there quickly. You'll also get some magic XP as well while using Crystallize. This method will give you around 40k XP per hour at the start, up to 130k XP per hour in the level 90s. So after this, you could also leave Menaphos at level 80 and start doing swarm fishing, which is located in the fishing hub, and you can do this to level 99 fishing. Now this method is done mainly for profitability, and it's also pretty AFK, so you'll use a net to fish at this big swarm fishing area. You'll catch a variety of different fish, and the fish you catch depends solely on your fishing level. That's why doing this from levels 80 to 99 can provide you a good amount of profit, because the fish you'll get will be more valuable. Not to mention, this is a pretty AFK method as the swarm never moves, so you never have to find another fishing spot. However, there is a 1 in 150 chance that you'll get a message saying a fish snags against your net, and that means you'll have to click again to keep fishing. This method gives anywhere from 60k to 130k XP per hour, and it's a really nice option if you're looking for AFK but profitable fishing training. From level 93 to 99, another AFK method is the Waterfall Fishing at the Prifendas Waterfall, which you will need level 90 agility, 90 ranged, and 90 strength, and you will have to bring a grapple to grapple the shortcut. However, you can boost these levels. There are 3 areas for fishing at the waterfall, including the level 93, level 95, and level 97 area. These areas all give different XP rates, but you can expect around 100k to 215k XP per hour, depending on the area that you're fishing in. You'll catch sea urchins of each size, small, medium, and large, which can be turned in for crystal urchin points, which can be used to buy things like the ability to make the crystal fishing rod that we talked about earlier in the guide. Sometimes you'll get random events like the big urchin appearing, leaping urchins, or a geyser, which can all give you more sea urchins. You'll also get prawn balls and prawn crackers. This method is personally the method that I did at level 99 fishing, and it's very AFK and good XP at the same time. You can turn in your crystal urchin points for a little bit more fishing XP as well if desired. From level 94 to 99, you can also do something called Fishing Frenzy at the Fishing Hub. This is a minigame type fishing event where you have to click on fishing spots, and then when they disappear, you need to click on them again to keep your streak going. They disappear very fast, and this method is very click intensive, but it also rewards you with great XP per hour. So every time you click a fishing spot in a row, you gain points, which up to 200 points will give you a 20% XP boost while fishing here, which is very good. XP rates I got per hour was anywhere to 350k, all the way to 435k XP per hour with the max 20% bonus. This is a very good method if you want the fastest XP possible and you don't care that you'll have to pay a lot of attention. So from levels 96 to 99, you can alternatively do Wobbegongs on the Ark for 300k XP per hour, and I'll leave a link to the Ark in the description, but I must mention that Wobbegongs are very rare to spawn in Uncharted Isles. However, if you do have a lot of supplies and you're able to find these, you can do these with Ark fishing contracts and get upwards of 300k XP per hour, and it's pretty AFK if you have all the boosts. So these are a decent method if you're able to find them on the Ark. Those are our methods, and now we'll go over the best methods from 99 to 120 fishing. Now the main methods that I would recommend is either doing Fishing Frenzy for 435k XP per hour if you don't mind clicking a ton, or if you want a more chill and AFK option with decent XP, Waterfall Fishing is up to 215k XP per hour, and that is the way that I personally would go about doing 120 fishing. So finally, I have some alternative things you can do for fishing XP, and the first of which is going to be the Giant Oyster, which can be done after completing the Beneath Cursed Tides quest. It's a monthly D&D, and you can gain a maximum of a 210k XP per month doing this at level 99 fishing, or 420k XP per month at level 99 fishing if you use a monthly D&D reset token. But it's definitely something that I recommend to do whenever you can, as you can get some nice loot from the Oyster as well. And finally, we have the Divine Fishing Bubbles, which are divine locations that can be done for XP every single day. Divine Rocktails Bubbles being the best at level 90 fishing, and you can make a decent amount of money doing this as well. So that's going to do it for the 1 to 99 or 120 fishing guide. If this guide helps you out, make sure to leave a like, guys. And if you want more guides like this, I have tons of other skill guides on my channel, money making guides, and PVM guides, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.